Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I have done a video, but what I wanted to do today was go ahead and review my self-tan routine with you guys. I have already prepped in the shower. I have shaved, exfoliated, and moisturized in the dry patchy areas, so I'm not going to do the self-tan on screen. I might do like a little patch test just to show you guys what it looks like, but as for right now, I'm just going to go in order of the products that I went ahead and used. The first thing that I did was get in and I shaved with just the regular like Venus razor. You can get it at any drugstore. And I really am not a big fan of shaving creams. However, I purchased this No Apologies shave cream at Palm Beach Tan, which is where I typically will go to get spray tanned or even tan in a tanning bed. It says it's called a tan extending shave lotion, so it helps if you're going to spray tan or tan in a bed because it has that DermaDark technology, which essentially just means it is a very slight bronzer. But what I like about this is that it helps prevent razor bumps, so I don't just use it on my legs, I use it everywhere. But it also does not have that foamy, lathery, drying like texture. A lot of foam shaving creams can dry the skin out. This is more of like a cream or like a lotion. So I wouldn't use it if you expect to like use your shaving cream as a guide. But if you just want something to help moisturize and just help to prevent razor burn or razor bumps, this is good stuff. And again, I'll list all the products and the prices in the description box. Afterwards, I usually go in with an exfoliator before washing my body. Sorry, this towel is like really tight on me. But what I've been going back and forth between, and you can get, it really doesn't matter what kind of exfoliator you're going to use, just something gentle but is going to help remove the dead skin at the same time, and you don't want to go in real rough. I would go in with your hands and not a washcloth, not a physical exfoliator like a brush or something like that, because you don't want to cause any tearing on the skin. You just want to go in real gently, and it'll take, you know, if you've got a lot of buildup of dry skin from the winter time, it's not going to all come off in the first shower or first scrub. You're going to need to go in a few times. So yeah, I use either the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish, and they do have different scents. This is the crushed almond and mango butter, and it smells fantastic, and it's a pretty big jar. So, I mean, like, I have gone all in, but I love this because although it has crushed almond in it, it's very fine grains. In fact, I have had sugar scrubs that have more coarse, larger grains in them than that scrub does, so I like that a lot. The other one I purchased is just a travel size scrub, and this is from the brand Formula 10.0.6. I purchased it at Kroger Marketplace. Came in like a little test kit with a body wash and a body cream, but it's this raspberry and ginger, and it's supposed to help hydrate. And because of the raspberry and ginger extracts, that is an antioxidant which helps prevent against free radicals. What are free radicals? First I didn't know, but it's pretty much just like pollution in the air, things that cause aging over time. Okay, so we've done shaving, exfoliating. Now I'm going to go into body wash. And let me just say that none of these products are a must. This is just what I have found works for me. I went ahead and picked up also at Palm Beach Tan this Midnight Luxe body wash from the Premier collection. This stuff also is sulfate free, has something, that DermaDark in it as well, which, you know, helps to prevent fading of your tan. But it has botanical waters and skin conditioners. It also has tripeptides to assist in rejuvenating and renewing the skin's natural moisturizing factor while providing hydration to the skin for up to 12 hours after application. So a lot of that is just a bunch of big fancy words for saying there are no chemicals in it that are going to strip and like make your skin dry. It's going to help retain the moisture that's already in your skin, and it'll continue to work at doing that for up to 12 hours after you've taken your shower. But my favorite part about this body wash is the smell. And the best way that I could describe it is warm, woody, mahogany type smell, if you understand at all what I mean by that. I'm very into scents, perfumes, stuff like that, and so I am not a spring or a light or high note kind of a girl. I like the warm, the low notes, the fall type scents, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I will take this after I have shaved and exfoliated on just a loofah and scrub all over my body. I do not use this on the face though, just neck down. And yeah, just get in real good on elbows, knees, tops of your feet, bottoms of your feet. For the face right now, I go back and forth between just the Purity Gentle Cleanser, which you can get at Ulta in several different sizes. No sulfates, no additional additives that are going to make your skin sensitive or irritated, fragrance free. It does have a scent, but it's not from added fragrance. It's from the natural extracts that are actually added into the face wash, which are going to help keep your skin conditioned and soft. But I have sensitive skin, so this has always been a plus for me. And the one that I go back and forth between that and the other, I don't have the face wash on me. It's in the shower, but it's just the Curology brand. And I can do another video on Curology, but essentially what it is all gentle, no additives in the face wash, body wash, moisturizer, very simple ingredients, but then the actual treatment is customized to your skin needs. So you will take a skin quiz, send in photographs, talk with a dermatologist, and they will come up with a treatment plan that is best for you. So the whole point in all of that is I switch back and forth between the Purity face wash and the Curology face wash because it is gentle, removes impurities and dirt and buildup without stripping my skin. So we have talked all body care and prep. At that point, I would just wash and condition my hair, get out. I like to pat my skin dry. I don't like to rub it dry because that's going to cause just dryness, irritation that's not necessary. And then while my feet are still damp, I know this is kind of weird and don't be grossed out when you see it, but I picked one of these up at a drugstore. This is to help pumice or just get all the gross buildup of the skin on your feet. Not all of us can afford or have the time to go to get a pedicure once every 2 weeks. So yeah, I like to use that, and it really helps. You can absolutely feel a difference when you have done this versus not doing it for 6 months or whatever. Okay, so we're now at the point where we're going to be dry. Oh, and I apologize if you hear my son or my mom. They're running around here somewhere. Okay, so we're out of the shower. We're dry. Now we're going to move on to prepping the skin right before we put it on. What I have been using, which I'm not sure if you can get them at just Palm Beach Tan, but this is where I've picked it up. It's called Hemp Nation Moisturizing Tan Extender with hemp seed oil, and this is just a tan extender, but has a summer seed blend, which includes the Dermadark streak-free bronzer, which is like a gradual developer bronzer. It's not something you're going to see as soon as you put it on. It has a hydrating complex of pure hemp seed oil and other skin moisturizing ingredients that absorb quickly to hydrate and leave the skin soft to touch. It has a hydra-rich blend, which is shea butter, jojoba oil, and glycerin to hydrate and lock in moisture, and age-defying blend, which is just it says here, supercharged fusion of vitamins and soft focus microspheres to offer natural protection against signs of aging. So yeah, I really like this. This is most definitely a daily moisturizer. But when you're going to go in with a self-tanner, you do not want to moisturize everywhere because the self-tan will not grab to the skin appropriately. What you want to do is only apply this in a very, very thin layer in your most dry, patchy areas. Knees, elbows, tops of the foot, backs of your ankles, like your heels, wrists and hands, so that when you go to apply the self-tanner, you're not, you're not going to have that patchy, streaky kind of look, because the more dry your skin is, the more the bronzer will grab, it will not blend appropriately, and so on. Because of this new phone, and I'm not used to filming on it, what I'm going to go ahead and do is go into the products that I use to self-tan, and then I will self-tan after and probably do a makeup tutorial later, so that will be a whole separate video, but you'll get to see the after effects. So we're prepped, we're shaved, washed, exfoliated, prepped, all of that. Now we're going to go into actual self-tanning. What I have been using is the Saint Tropez Self-Tan, the Classic Bronzing Mousse. I know that there are several brands of the mousse alone. There's the Loving Tan and the Saint Tropez, I think, are the two most popular. This can be picked up at Ulta or on their website. This does not come with the specific bottle that I got, but you always, if you're going to do a self-tan such as a mousse, definitely a mousse, you want to pick up a mitt so you're not applying with your hands and causing streaking and all of that. But essentially, the Classic is just a natural, healthy looking tan. There is no color per like skin tone or whatever. They do have the dark, they do have the 2-Hour Express Developer, which never tried either one, so I can't really give an opinion on that, but so far what I really like about this is I can be super pale, haven't tanned in a really long time, or I can be, have tanned 2 to 3 times a week for a couple weeks and have a really healthy glow, and I can apply this in both scenarios and still look like I have a natural tan. I don't look orange, I don't look streaky. The key to applying a self-tanner, no matter what formula it is, mousse, spray, aerosol, whatever it is, you want to make sure your skin is dry. You've done all your prep that you can, but you want to wait until your skin is dry after, before you put any clothes on, before you start to like move around or do anything. I'm not going to say like stand still like a statue, but it might be a good idea to stand in front of a fan for 5 to 10 minutes just to ensure that it has adhered to the skin. You're not going to put on clothes and it's going to like smear all over. And that's what I love about this, is within 5 minutes of being dry, I can put on my clothes. I'm not going to go as far to say as put on white and be confident that it's not going to come off, because some amount of it will come off, but as long as it's dry on your skin, there isn't a bunch of buildup or gunky areas, you're going to be fine. With this, you want to allow it to develop for 4 to 8 hours before you get wet, get in the shower, get caught in the rain, wash your face even. And that's what's great about this, is it can be done on the body or face. Just want to make sure that I've caught everything in this product before I move on to the very last product. Just exfoliate, moisturize. The key with applying this, it is a pump. It does come out as a foam formula. You're going to want to take probably 1 to 2 pumps on the largest areas of your body, so like your legs. On the back of the bottle it states you want to start from the bottom and work your way up in circular motions and make sure that you're going in even. Just, you see any lines, you buff those away with the mitt. And you can work in sections at a time. It's not like you're in a race against the clock. I wouldn't put a glob of it on and then walk away, leave it there and expect it to be spreadable 20 minutes later. But just take your time. Be diligent. Pay attention to areas, especially if you need somebody to stand there, and a friend, whoever, and say, can you get my back? Can you do this? Because that is one thing I do struggle with. Not everybody can reach the back, but They do make a tool now. I have not purchased it yet, but it's essentially a mitt on a stick so that you can do your own back. So yeah. Anything else that I would want to add on the St. Tropez Self Tan Classic, I will include in the description box. It's a great product. It's a little pricey. I'm not going to say that this is the one and only, the best of the best. It is a great product, but I also don't have other experience to compare it to. So if you're balling on a budget, sister, I would get the half size, travel size, and maybe even try like a patch test. Or do all of the steps prior with any product that works for you, and go out and get the gradual tanning lotion from the drugstore. Essentially the same thing. Just make sure that your skin is not too sensitive to withstand, that lotion or whatever on your face. That is why I do not use it, because I am acne prone. So yes, sorry, I'm losing my towel here. All right, last and final step. The face. I take extra precautions with the face because, like I just said, I am acne prone, but also I have a very strict skincare routine as of right now to help keep my acne at bay. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, I'm sure you have seen the breakouts, and they're mostly hormonal along the jawline. I've gotten pretty good control over it lately, so I'm trying to keep my skin healthy. This is not necessary. You could absolutely go in with the St. Tropez and with an awesome little flat kabuki-like brush, a dense brush, a brush that will allow the product to sit on top and not seep down in, and make sure that you are using a synthetic haired brush. Do not use a natural haired brush, because it will absorb the product and you will have no product left to put on your face. If I am going to use this, I will use a brush just like this, and just like on the body, circular motions in an up and outward kind of motion. Yeah. But what I've been really fond of lately is using this Sunless Bronzer Aerosol from Palm Beach Tan as well. It's from the Premier Collection, called Indiglow Bronzing Mist with Violet Undertones. I believe that they have different formulas for different undertones, but I think the violet undertones in this particular product prevents that orangey like thing that tends to happen with certain bronzers and sunless tanners. This is a mist though. The reason why I like this is because, one, it doesn't have parabens. It's non-comedogenic, which most bronzers say that they are, but I just tend to have better luck with some than others. But I tried this out. Does not cause me to break out, lasts a very long time, and looks very natural on my skin tone. So I like this for my face. And I can again list the product name and price in the description box, but essentially this says it's formulated with carefully selected ingredients to help nourish, protect, and improve the condition of your skin for the very best spray tanning results. Achieve effortless, sunless perfection with this innovative, ultra fine, very fine mist. That is crucial when you are using a spray tanner, because you don't want to have a big dot here and a big dot there, especially if you can't blend it out. It says right here, when combined with DHA, this violet-based instant bronzer works to minimize orange tones for balanced, flawless color. It has hyaluronic acid, which, if you are not aware, it is a hydrator, not a moisturizer. It is something that our skin actually naturally holds, but essentially hyaluronic acid can hold, I think it's either up to 100 or 1,000 times its weight in water. So wherever it is, it's going to grab water from wherever, from the air, from the environment, from whatever you're putting on your face. And in some circumstances, if you're not doing your skincare correctly, it can grab water from inside of your skin and dehydrate you. But it's always great when products have hyaluronic acid in them. Okay. Helps attract moisture to the skin, encouraging collagen production and preservation. So when you have enough moisture in your skin, it's going to plump up, it's going to look youthful, it's going to look healthy, it's going to be healthy. It also has caffeine to help firm tone and minimize imperfections. And it's got a cooling complex, which is refreshing and invigorating for the skin and for an overall radiant bronzed glow. It recommends to hold the nozzle 6 to 8 inches away from the skin and spray in a continuous circular or sweeping motion all over the entire body. I have yet to use this all over my entire body for one reason and one reason only. This was pricey, I will not lie. I got 20% off just because one of their sales. And although the difference in size is pretty significant, I kind of feel as though it's easier to use an aerosol very quickly. Not all the product is going to make it directly onto the face. You know, you're wasting some around your face. And this is very concentrated. You put it on there, you put it on the mitt, you put it on your body, and you got all the product right there. So yes, great little combination. Again, though, not necessary. You could go to the drugstore and get, you know, a natural tan lotion and get exactly the same effect. It's just about preparation. That was the whole point in me doing this video, is explaining that if you feel like you've had horrible luck with self-tanners, I would definitely check into your prepping situation and make sure that you have it down and make sure that you don't have a product that's irritating your skin in the end. So yes, I believe that is all. I believe I've covered everything. I love you guys. Oh, and quickly before I go, I have received all of my launch products. If you watched my last video, it was just kind of like an intro, like, hey, how you doing? This is all the launch that I got. So I think what I'm going to do is do my self-tan, let it set and everything, and then I might just go ahead and film a get ready with me so you can see me use the Lay Volume. And I do have the Lay Duo on the way, so I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. See you later.